So we are based in Brno in the Czech Republic. The university is the largest technical university in the Czech Republic, and the faculty of electrical engineering is the largest in the Czech Republic in its field. It has 12 departments. You can see almost 200 academic staff and over 3,000 students in 2020. Currently, we are providing as the faculty 10 bachelor study programs and 14 master programs, out of which we have the most important one, of course, for us, and that is called information security. A little bit more about the group which maintains and which runs the information security study program. The group is called Applied Cryptography and Security Engineering. It has both the R&D activities and education and training activities. In R&D, we are dealing mostly with topics of cryptography, mostly the privacy enhancing crypto, post-quantum, quantum crypto, and also we work together with industry on contracts for the industrial network security. We also provide some of the services like the DDoS testing and stress testing, because the faculty is sitting on the network infrastructure on the backbone of the Czech Republic, so we are able to run pretty complex and interesting stress testing of network services. So you can see the campus here. It's pretty new. It was opened, I would say, 6 or 7 years ago. So that's the place where we are. The university is part of SPARTA, which are already introduced a little bit. So you can see that SPARTA includes partners from all over the Europe. You can see the list of the partners on this in this slide. Most of the countries are covered. Regarding the content of SPARTA, here is the roadmap of the Work Package 9, which is focused on cybersecurity training and awareness. You can see that we are already in the second half of the project and of the plan of the activities. We started with the definition of the so-called skills framework, which is basically the identification of skills and knowledge which are required for particular work roles on the job market. Using the skills framework as the engine of the further activities, we designed the good practice curricula, and we started to actually run these courses in practice. That covers both the higher education and also the professional training. So nowadays we are running pilots of the university study programs, but also of professional training, which are provided to critical infrastructure, to SMEs, to companies, and so on. We also have awareness program, which deals with the workshops and with training of the general public and raising the awareness. So back to the study programs. We have some interesting results of SPARTA, which are free to use. They are open source and can be accessed by the general public. I would like to mention 2 web pages. One is on the left side, and that is the SPARTA Curricula Designer. It's a web app on the SPARTA website, which can be used to design your own cybersecurity curricula or a study program. It's a very simple tool where you define your own courses, and then using your mouse and the drag and drop method, you can compose the curricula. And then after you compose the curricula, you can see the statistical analysis, which tells you what work roles are supported by the study program. In that statistical part, we work currently with the NICE framework from NIST. That's the standardized US framework for the definition of the skills and knowledge which are needed to be taught for particular work roles. But in the future, we plan to extend this tool to cover or to support also the European cybersecurity skills framework, which is currently in development by ENISA. So as soon as we have the framework from ENISA, we will also update this curricula designer so that you can analyze your study program according to what ENISA says is important for particular work roles which are on the job market. But feel free to try this tool even now, because the NICE framework from NIST is very comprehensive, and I would say it's very interesting to see what your study program can support in terms of jobs on the job market. On the right side, you can see another tool which is called SPARTA Education Map, and it's very simply the list of universities providing study programs in cybersecurity. It's a good idea to be on this list. It's very easy to include your university or study program in the program. There is a link how to do that. So either you can check the existing universities, or if you are running any study program, feel free to use this tool to include yourself on this map. By the way, the data which are collected by this SPARTA Education Map are also used by the ENISA for the mapping of the universities by their tools. And back to the university, to the Brno University of Technology. Well, I was asked to say a few words about our existing study programs in cybersecurity. So we have 3 study programs. All of them has the same title. That's the information security. And they are on the bachelor, master, and PhD level. The bachelor one is the oldest one. It was introduced in 2015. So now it has been running for 6 years. So we already have many of graduates. Currently, we have over 100 students per year, which start the bachelor program. Of course, not all of them finish, so we have around half of them which make it to become graduates of the bachelor program. In master, we have around 50 students per year, and in PhD, we have around 10 students per year, depends on how strong the year is. The experience with the implementation, there is in the Czech Republic, but I guess not only in the Czech Republic, around all the world, I guess from the feedback I have, there is high demand for the cybersecurity study program. So we have many applicants. Usually we have over 200 applicants for the program, so we are only able to accept around half of them for the study program. In the Czech Republic, there was very long accreditation process. There are many checks, and administratively, it's quite difficult to open a new study program. So we had to provide a really good justification for a new study program. But that's fortunately, that was in 2015, where cybersecurity was not that hot topic. Currently, I would guess it would be a little bit easier. One very important aspect of the information security study programs, all of them, they are very interdisciplinary. So they are cross-domain, they are even cross-faculty and cross-university. So the Brno University of Technology is a technical university. We are providing all the courses which are technical, but in the study program, there are also courses which are not technical. They are focused on the law, on the economy, and on the management. So these courses are taught either by another units, faculties of the university, or the legal courses are taught by the Masaryk University, which is also located here in Brno. Currently, regarding the current status, we have more students in cybersecurity than in the old-fashioned, the old study programs like the telecommunication and signal processing. So those of you, if there are any people considering opening a new cybersecurity program, you really don't need to be worried about the students in this study program. So here's the status. As I said, over 200 applicants. There is very tough entrance exam in the Czech Republic. In the technical study programs, it's not usually that tough. So for the cybersecurity, we have the only way how the students can avoid the entrance exam is that if they have very low grade average from the high school. We accept the average below 1.2 on the scale 1 to 5, which is the strictest one at the university. Regarding the curricula, we distinguish four, let's say, domains of the teaching. So we have the general courses like math, computer science, programming, physics, and so on. Then we have very strong presence of cryptography straight from the first semester. Cybersecurity, which for us means the network security, system security, embedded devices, operating systems, and so on. And as a compulsory part of every year, students have legal courses on the foundation of law, but also for specialized IT law, compliance, cybercrime, and so on. So it was told it was mentioned by Natalie, the speaker before me, that the students really need to have good background in what they can do in cyberspace with respect to law and regulation, and this is really compulsory part. This is something I would like to stress as a necessary part. And the latest point I would like to mention here is the collaboration with industry. We have the rule in our study program that some lectures, and the maximum is 25%, and thesis can be led by the technical supervisors from companies. In Brno, that's Red Hat, Avast, and also the National Cybersecurity Agency of the Czech Republic, which is based here in Brno. So the presence of the industry, for us at least, is a strong must. Current status in this year, we are still updating the labs. We are trying to build new labs which reflect the current topics in cybersecurity. So on the left side, you can see our new quantum security lab, where the students can work with the quantum key establishment devices. Not only the researchers, but also students are welcome to work on thesis using this equipment. On the right side, you can see the 5G lab, where we have the complete infrastructure for the mobile network, which is also used not only for research and development, but also for teaching. What I would like to mention also, a little bit of a reminder, is that our study program was built using the analytical tools and the analysis with respect to the cybersecurity skills frameworks. We've been using the NIST framework, but there will be also very soon the European Cybersecurity Skills Framework. I guess that in the beginning of the next year, there should be some public version. So this is a good way how to really analyze if your study program reflects the needs of the job market, these frameworks. So I really recommend using these and the tools I like. The SPARTA Cybersecurity Study Program Designer. The plans, so we still seek the opportunities how to connect with universities abroad. So we are trying to open new Erasmus contracts so that students have the opportunities to travel. We regularly update the labs. I mentioned the quantum and 5G lab. We also building the cyber range with the industrial devices. There will be very small brewery. You know, Czech Republic is well known for the beer. So we try to introduce the idea of the automized and interconnected brewery to the training and for teaching. So we will see how it goes. The next year, students will be hopefully able to hack the process of brewing the beer. Remote teaching, of course, the COVID made us to introduce new ways how to teach. Here, the cyber range is the most promising tool. It's basically the virtualized infrastructure where the students can run the training exercises without the necessity to be here in the labs in person. And that's leads me to the new methods of teaching, gamification, group assignments. We believe that most of the teaching should be devoted to the hands-on training. In cybersecurity, I think this cannot be replaced by theory. You really need to have your own skills on your keyboard. That's unavoidable. Okay, so that's in short regarding the courses at the Brno University of Technology. I'm very glad that some of the aspects are common with the pillars that were mentioned by Natalie. I would like to very shortly sum up for us the strongest one: the interdisciplinarity of the study program, the hands-on training, the need for the infrastructure, the technical infrastructure, and the connection to the industry. Final remark, I guess most of the participants here are from the Central Europe region. You are very much welcome to come in to Brno to discuss the collaboration, to see our laboratories. We will be very happy to show you all the labs and infrastructure we have here in Brno. Thank you for attention.